Hi! One of the things I can't get over is the beautiful Minecraft music. There's just something about the way that Minecraft music sounds while you're just playing the game. Now, of course, there's also other ambiance noises as well, such as what happens in the caves below. You get those spooky, questionable noises whenever you decide to delve deeper into the world. I don't know. There's just something about the sound design in video games, and it makes me very happy to just hear any of it in general. But anyways, welcome back to some more of that beautiful, amazing FTB Academy mod pack. I absolutely love mod packs in general. What we're going to have to look for in this particular beginning of this episode is we got to find ourselves gold, and I'll show you guys the reason why here in a moment. Let me just get all this nonsense out of my inventory. We want to make sure that we have at least some inventory space if we're going to go mining. I should have probably done a little bit of some inventory management before we started, but the reason why is because we're trying to craft this mana spreader today, at the very least, so that way we can see if that is how the flower is supposed to work in Botania. Now, I don't remember how far we're supposed to go down, and I remember that we can zoom in now. Oh, wait, those zombies can see me from very far away. Why does that one kind of look like Herobrine? That's a hat. Speaking of hats, I did watch that other episode back, and, wait, that's not a Herobrine. That's kind of like a Witherspoon hat, actually. What? I mean, I'll take it. If they're gonna give it, I'll take it. Wither Boss. Okay, I don't know why I thought of Herobrine when I saw it originally, but yeah, now we have it. That flame thing, the creeper that head that looks like it was also out of lava or whatnot, yeah, that was indeed a hat that you can get in this, which is interesting. And also, I'm still very curious about that one mob that we saw out here in the distance. That was a, I was like down here and we saw it hanging above me, and then it just kind of disappeared. Yeah, I'm still wondering what that mob was all about. But another curious thing that I'm hoping to answer sometime in the upcoming episodes, or even in this episode, it was like right here. I remember now. It was right there. That's where we saw him. And it was just a very weird situation. Anyway, in the last episode, I can't remember all what we did except for we messed around with one of those flowers in Botania. I can't remember the name of it, and it made me feel extremely dumb. We also go to Y level 8. We're not even... We gotta go mine for some more gold. I'm not very excited for this, but, you know, it's gotta... It won't mine itself, essentially. It really won't. Now we're just gonna go for mining tunnel, and then we gotta do the normal strip mine. I really don't want to do this, but you know what? If we gotta do it, we gotta... Oh, wait. Mining tunnel goes down. I meant to do small tunnel. Oh, dear. Okay, well, you know what? If it works, it works. That's how I'm gonna honestly see it. I don't know how I'm gonna find gold other than actually just mining for it currently, unless I decided to go to the nether. But I don't think I've actually unlocked the nether in this quite yet. I also forgot about whatever else I was talking about, but yeah, we just essentially need gold. We want to get the mana spreader so that way we can actually test out to see if the flower actually works with Botania. That's my best guess as to what will make it work. But if it doesn't, I guess it is what it is. Oh, and also the reason why we're on Y level 8 and mining here in Y level 8 is because this is the best Y level for finding gold. So we're just gonna hope to there we go. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see right there. Oh yeah, give me that. I don't care how much gold it is, just give me that and let's get out of here. How will I handle my inventory now? This is not ideal. Okay, wait, I think I might have figured it out to a certain extent. Okay, now we only needed a tiny bit of it, so we can start leaving, if I can at least remember how to get out of here, because last time I got lost a little bit. And hopefully I don't have to fight too many things on the way back home. There is a skeleton there. You know, those skeletons, they're brutal, man. They scared me so many times in this mod pack already as it is. Hopefully that won't continue to happen too much. Now, if you guys have watched this far into this series, though, I am curious. What's a mod pack that you guys would absolutely love for me to play in the near future? Now, of course, I'm not going to play another mod pack until I finish this one, most likely. So I am curious to hear what you guys have in mind already for other mod packs you guys would like to see. Oh, another thing, too, is that we're also planning on making a house for myself soon. Because I'm kind of tired of this hermit hole that I'm living in. I love it, but I also despise it at the same time. Let's just go ahead and throw these in here. Let's just do one of those. Sort my inventory real quick. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my inventory space here. Because I'm just trying to make sure that we have everything that we need in sort of one place. And so as long as I'm sorting this to a certain extent, using what the mods give me, then we're gonna be a little bit better off. Because, I don't know, man, I can't seem to stay organized too much. Which is kind of not a good thing, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. It's probably gonna be better if I decide to actually throw all this into a house at some point. But can finally get rid of this dirt chest 9000 too. Oh, it'll all just add up. It'll be perfect. Okay, so it looks like the sun is going to be setting here soon, which is completely fine. Now let's go ahead and quickly craft this. We need my living wood. We have my gold. I need a singular Britannia petal. Let's just use the... Which one is more rare for me, the red or the gray? Is this the light gray? I can't tell. It looks like this one is probably the light gray. So let's go ahead and use the red for this then. Alright, and then, now what I believe we gotta do, if I can remember correctly as well. Oh wait, if I have a crafting table on me, then I remember that we can actually use this. So it's 3 at the top, 3 in the bottom, 1 gold here, a petal here, mana spreader, perfect. Now let's quickly rest, and then when we wake up, we should be able to put the mana spreader next to the, I forgot the name of the flower, what is it called again? The endo flame. And now, if we put this here, because whenever we hover over it, with a tool or whatever, it normally didn't want to work. So now we can throw it down some coal. At least I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Where is my coal? Let's use the coke. Hiya! Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, well, what if I do actual coal then? Will coal work? Please? Hiya! What? Give me my wand back. We're gonna check this. Hold on. Oh, it's because it's not pointing in the right direction. Oh, that makes more sense, actually. Okay, so I'm guessing... Oh, wait, it wants me to use an axe? Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I'm guessing what it wants us to do, then, is make the mana spreader face here. And if we use the wand... don't shoot up. Don't shoot up. This way. That way, come on. Okay, perfect. Whoa. You know what? If it works, it works. Now endo flame. Now coal. Why is... Oh! 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 Please? Let's go! It works now, finally! Oh! Finally! I'm gonna cry! It's so good! Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely get a few more endo flames in the near future, but that is so satisfying to see that this actually works for once. Can this continue to fill up? Is this going to fill up more? So now if we look up the mana pool, well, those are being burnt anyways. Mana pool. And then we can go ahead and see the uses here. With the mana infusions, we can see that we can get mana in a bottle. Which, I'm not sure if we would actually want that. But it's cool to see nonetheless. We have so many different mana infusions we can have here. Oh, man. We do need to make the Conjuration Catalyst. I can't remember exactly why. I believe it was for the quartz as well. Yeah, okay, it was. So we need to have a Conjuration Catalyst and then have a nether quartz go with it. And then we can duplicate the nether quartz. I don't remember why I want to duplicate the nether quartz, but this is literally the only way that I can actually duplicate the nether quartz in this mod pack. So to make that, we're going to have to get elementium ingots. To get elementium ingots, we have to do an elven trade through mana steel ingots, which we can only get from infusing our iron in the mana pool. Okay, let's try getting our iron then real fast. If I can find it. Let's try 2 iron ingots real fast. Alright, and I'm assuming that how I can do this is just dropping it... give me that back. Give me that back. Okay. Do I... How? Oh! Oh, interesting. Does it not have enough mana or something? I think it has to have a specific amount of mana, which is probably why that isn't particularly wanting to work at the moment. So let's go ahead and let it burn a few more to build up a bit more mana. This is why I was recommending I need to get more endo flames. Okay, I see. And then let's double check though. We need to make... Wait, I can get mana steel leggings? That looks kind of sick. And then a trinket case? Ooh. Wait, we can actually get so much things done with this. A mana pump? Okay, so according to this, what I can tell is that there's going to be a lot that we could actually do with this. Okay, we still can't use that quite yet. That's completely fine. We need to get at least 2, and then we got to start worrying about making this. How do we get Terra Steel? Terra Steel we gotta do by... What is this? How? How? Hold on. Can I go back one? That'd be great if I could. Let's just toss the entire thing down for now. Because we know that this is working, but the problem is that we need this to desperately make more, which means that we just need more Endo Flames, honestly. That's the big thing. Okay, so anyway, while that's doing that, to make the Elementium Ingot, we need to make the Elven Trade, and the only way to do that is by doing the Elven Gateway Core, which is through getting Terra Steel, and to get Terra Steel, we need to, I mean the Nuggets at least, we need to get the Ingots first, and to get the Ingots, we need to have the Agglomeration Plate. I probably said that incorrectly, which also uses Mana Steel, and the Mana Pearl, and a Mana Diamond, so we just, throw in a Diamond, an Iron Ingot, and a Mana Pearl into whatever this is, and then this should work. But now we have to get Lapis Lazuli, a block of Mana Steel, and then all the runes. How do we get runes? Using the Runic Altar? Okay, and how do we make a Runic Altar? We can either use a Mana Pearl or a Mana Diamond and a Living Rock. Okay, so Botania has a lot to it by the looks of it. Let's just go ahead and give myself one more of these. I'm curious to find, though, if this mana pool would end up staying at the same level that it's at if I were to break it. But I'm planning on moving my house. I want my house to be near the village over in that direction over there. And then I feel like that's going to be a lot better for me, because it will just work with my brain a lot more, I feel. Let's just go ahead and get a Mana Diamond, because I don't think I have any Ender Pearls to throw in, which I do not. So if I get a Mana Diamond to throw in, which I can't quite yet, unfortunately, it'll probably be better if I move over to where the village is. Because one of the things I'm curious about is messing around with villagers in this mod pack. I'm wondering if villagers will be messed around with that much. I also wonder if everything stays in here whenever I break it. Let's quickly find out. Does everything tend to stay in it? Oh, it does! Oh, that is very nice. Can I put that back in there, though? Please? I guess not, okay. Fine by me, I guess. Let's break all of this. I want to start moving it slowly but surely. I know that these won't stay in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they don't. So, if we just move everything one by one, slowly and surely, over there, we should be fine. We'll keep this mine here, because at least it's going to be easily accessible if I come back. And then we're probably going to have to get myself an infinite water source as well. But I think it's going to be ideal if we start moving everything over, and then from there we can slowly but surely start to do even more Botania, because we'll have a lot more grass to mess around with. Either way though, man, I am loving every second of this. Do you have a hat, actually? Hold on. You do have a hat. You're a pig, and you have a hat. And I don't believe I have that hat. So unfortunately, get back here. Are you wearing a sheep head? Or is that a monkey? Oh, it is a monkey. Cute. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Wait, it's called a furry hat? Oh, never mind. You also have a hat. Do I have that? I don't think I do. Give me that. I already had that. Never mind. It was the brain hat. I had to think about it for a second. I guess that brain one is pretty common considering how many people have it. Okay, we already have that gaming headset one as well. What I found to be hilarious, though, was... Is that a VR headset? Hold on. Or are those sunglasses? Oh, those are sunglasses. Give me those. What I find to be interesting, though, is I want to use... What? Oh, that's the Skyrim helmet, I think? Is I want to use these purple azalea trees in my own build that we're going to be doing here. Oh, wait, no, those are just normal glasses. Okay. I thought they were like shades. And then after I get some of these and then start making a starter base and a starter house over in this general area, then we can just really start to do a few more things. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be exciting. There's a few ideas I have in mind for it. Of course, we're going to have to just steal some villager's house for the time being. And then we're probably going to have a waystone into the mines and a waystone back here, just to make our life a little bit easier. I don't want to listen to the water all the time, so I think being up here in one of these villager houses right here would be very nice. Which one is more pretty? I mean, they're about the same, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, I want a big one that screams me. This one is pretty enough, and it doesn't have a bed in it anyway. So this is mine now. I claim it. Let's go break this waystone, move it into the house, so that way we can actually have it and claim it. Ooh! We might need that glowstone later. Let's just go ahead and break it for now, because you never know when that's going to come in handy. Alright, and then we need the waystone real fast. Let's go ahead and run over into this house that we definitely did not steal. And then we're going to go ahead and place it in that corner. Seems about right. Home in all caps would be very good. Okay, perfect. And now what we're going to want to do is place down the iron chest. Let's just go ahead and throw everything that we possibly can in here. And then let's sort that real fast. Go into my backpack and get everything out. Back in here. Insert everything once again. And then sort it again. And we'll keep everything else that I have on me. But now we definitely want to get the pickaxe and a sword with me just in case. And then we're going to go ahead and sort that one more time. Let's go ahead and teleport near spawn. Break this waystone. We're going to move it down. And then we're going to have to sleep down here anyways. But then this is going to make the entire moving process 10 times easier. Because everything will be right next to one another. We're going to call this one the mines. I don't know where I want to put it. I guess I could break this torch real quick and move the torch a little bit. We'll place it like right here. And then we'll go ahead and place this waystone here. And let's call this mines. And then, let's go ahead and sleep soon. Let's just go ahead and start picking up some other things real quick, I guess. Since we're going to need to take these home with us. We're going to need that. I didn't bring an axe with me, but we can pickaxe these real quick as well. Does this stay in a specific state? It does not, sadly. Quest complete. Wait, what? Okay, we'll check out that quest here in a moment. Let's go ahead and rest. I think I actually got a few quests done doing some of those things, which is pretty interesting. Now we can take the bed. I didn't bring a... Oh, wait, no, this is a pickaxe still. Okay, we're good. If I were to break one of these, the other thing might get a little messy here. Just a little bit, though, of course. Just... Oh, no, just a wee bit. I have a backpack, though, so we should be fine. Alright, that was pretty much everything for the time being. Let's go back home. And then we can finally actually make this more nice and like an actual home. So, we have the iron chest here. If we get another iron chest, things would be nice. Where did I put my iron chest? Okay, there it is. Alright, perfect. We can place this here. Insert everything in there. Oh, I forgot that we also need to get my axe. So let's go ahead and grab this golden axe here. Let's go ahead and sort that. Sort these real fast. Let's just go ahead and throw everything into here for a moment. Alright, everything's going back to the mines. And the reason why I like to show a majority of the things on camera, like this, for example, is because I just like you guys being there with me on the journey. Okay, I wonder if I teleport away and teleport back, would that delete all my inventory stuff here or not? I hope not, but we'll find out. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to quickly just throw in, I don't know, let's just throw in everything that we can. Immediately go back to the mines. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright. We are good. And just like that, we have a system to and from our very nice house here. Let's just go ahead and throw everything that we can into these chests here and start sorting them out. And then, next thing on our list would be, we should probably clear out the rest of all of these, and then we can place down another one of these chests. I just want to try and get everything that we can into these, and then sort them accordingly, like so. And then let's go ahead and throw down our other chest right here. Throw those in there, and then let's go ahead and yeet those in there too. And then bam! Just like that, we have moved everything. Everything feels a lot more cozy, and we're actually in the overworld area, where we can do a lot more things. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot that you have been impaled, good sir. What do you even trade? Oh wait, you don't have a job. Okay, fascinating. I might want to use some of the new biome buildings, like not the buildings, but the naturally generated trees around us, because wouldn't want to build out of things that we normally have, if that makes any sense. I want to build out of the modded stuff. So if we get building, which we probably will be doing our starter base here sometime soon, we'll do that. Let's just sort that all out. I don't think I need anything else from this chest. If we quickly go into this storage as well, we can grab the rest of my tools. I actually don't remember where I put my shield at. We should also take that crafting table for ourselves. And then we need to put these furnaces down somewhere. I think putting them in this corner would be nice. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Where did I put my shield? I know it's somewhere. I just can't remember where exactly. Now, if I start placing these things down, then they're going to start picking up jobs, the villagers at least. Okay, there's my shield. And then, do I want to have my obsidian shear on me and all these? I think I do, just for exploring's sake. Because then we can go ahead and chop down the tall flowers and whatnot, which is very nice. Looking at everything else, I think I am pretty much set. The only other thing I guess I could have grabbed is food, some torches. We could also start cooking up my iron a little bit more if we really wanted. Speaking of which, we should probably bring a little bit of coal. Let's go ahead and smelt up that iron ore. We're probably going to want the nature compass on me just in case. Maybe we could go for the leaves, but we're not going to actually bring that with me for now. Steak is the best food other than cooked pork chops, so we're going to go like this for now. Let's see. Is there anything else that I need to grab out of any of this currently? It doesn't really seem like it. And we also have our 2 mana steel ingots. I don't really feel like going more into Botania as it is, but we did already do quite a bit. We're going to get a fabulous mana pool. I don't know what that's going to be used with. I literally have no idea. And then we have a lot of other things that we can make too. Endo Auto. Learn how to automate the Endo Flame. Okay, so by the looks of it, you literally just funnel, what? The coal into a mana spreader? Oh, wait, no. The crate? An open crate. Okay, and then after you funnel it into an open crate, it will, like, drop it onto this? Hold on, let's see this. Botania prides itself on being automatable, using only vanilla and itself. This policy extends to pretty much every part of the mod, including Endo Flames. Basically, drop fuel on a pressure plate, using an open hopper. When there's items on the plate, stop dropping items. Okay, yeah, that's how it works. So essentially, you want to put coal into a system that will drop the coal onto a pressure plate, which then immediately lock the hopper, so that way it can't drop any more until that one is burnt. That's actually very neat. I actually think that's really cool. Alright, but anyway, that's probably going to be it for a little bit now, at least, with the whole, mess of... Wait, what does this even do? What is the difference between a fabulous mana pool and another mana pool? Does that tell me in the Lexica Botania here? Let's quickly check this. I am genuinely interested. If we can even find where it will tell me about the mana pools. Mana manipulation. Right? Mana pools. Whatever mana pool is referred to elsewhere, it refers to a normal one. Okay. I mean, it says that it comes in 2 types, which diluted is a very small amount of mana. Okay. It doesn't talk about any other type of mana either. Oh, and also I can just throw in a block of iron to make the block of mana steel, which is 10 times easier by the looks of it. Okay. And it tells us how to make all the other mana items as well, which is not that big of a deal. I'm guessing that this is just to basically give me not just another mana pool, but also a pretty one, too. So if I place that down, yeah, it literally just is a rainbow version of a mana pool, which honestly we might end up using in the future. But for right now, let's put this with the other mana pool, which is located here. Sort that. And now I kind of want to go on in a little bit of an exploration escapade of sorts. Actually, hold on. We need to go ahead and get rid of this mana spreader because we no longer need it. I believe it was A. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. But we need to do more of the getting started, aka this drawer controller, which we needed a diamond for, which we have, luckily. And then we need to get some stone, some redstone comparators, which means we need to make another portal, which means we also need to get obsidian, so that means we need a diamond pickaxe as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab 4 of those diamonds. We're actually probably going to only hold on to 3 for the time being. I need to get my sticks ready as well. I want to make my upgrade. Please, game. Where's my wood at? There we go. Perfect. Do I have planks, actually, or even sticks for that matter? I don't think I do, but it would be nice to have. Okay, I do not. Alright, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and make these into sticks. Let's go ahead and make our first very own diamond pickaxe, which is very nice. Also, does this have advancements? Oh, it does. Alright, so there's a lot of things that we have to get done in this mod pack before we can swap to other mod packs by the looks of it then. Alright, now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make ourselves... Let's go ahead and grab this iron. Do I have my buckets in here at all? I wonder. Because if I had left a bucket in here, which I did, thankfully, let's go ahead and make ourselves a automatic, infinite water source. And we didn't even bring this with us. I'm kind of a genius. Mana spreader. We have the water here. Everything. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. We just need to take water back to our house, which is very easy. And we'll start making a infinite water source. So where would be a good place to put this, I wonder? We can always just make it on the side of the house, sort of, like, over in this general area, I think would be nice. So let's go 1, 2, 3. That is a hole in the ground. Okay, let's not do it here then. 1, 2, 3. Cover up my problems. Easy fix. Maybe we'll do it on this side of the house instead. How about that? Don't be a hole in the ground, please. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Get this out of the way. Also, is this different dirt? It is. Meadow dirt. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and... Yeah. So, we're gonna place that here. Let's immediately go back to the mines. Grab myself some more water. Go back over here, back home. And then, infinite water source like so. And then, now we need to get some lava. Or we need to take this water and put it on lava. Either way, it would be very useful. Let's go and see how getting lava might work for us. Because it is very high up, if we can even grab that. Also, has that always been floating? Anyway, if we run into any Botania flowers, we're of course going to chop them down and take it for ourselves. Because we're just like that. It is actually getting awfully close to night, so we're not going to go too far out. Speaking of which, we actually haven't seen too much of the nighttime in this yet. What? I want that hat, but I don't want to go over there. But those things over there that are generating over there are very pretty looking. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to collect all the hats at some point as well. This lava is closer to the floor, so I guess we'll just try our best to grab that. If I remember correctly, though, there's not actually a way to gather a infinite lava source, which is a bit of a problem, if you ask me. And another thing is, too, is I want to be able to travel easier, so we're going to definitely have to get to the end at some point. But I think the first order of business is getting to the Nether. But I'm both terrified and fascinated by what the modded version of it is going to look like, considering that we've been... I heard a weird noise. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're just going to ignore it. But one other thing is... Oh, there's another lava source over there, too. Awesome. I'm both fascinated and terrified of the nighttime because it is modded, and that same thing can be said for the Nether and the End. But again, mostly excited for everything as it is. Give me that lava, please. There we go. Got that advancement now. Let's just go ahead and fall down here. This generated some nice stone. Speaking of stone, we actually might want to create ourselves a stone generator at some point too. Now you guys might be wondering, what would be the point? And that is because sometimes you just need a lot of stone and cobblestone quick. And having the enchants for it makes that stuff go so much faster and easier. Oh dear, how are you all getting stuck down here? We have an entire collection of sorts going on. You have like another hat inside of you. You know what, it's fine. Anyway, should I dig them a hole to get out? You know what, I think I will. Hold on. Here you guys go. Be free. Is that gonna be high enough for you guys to get out? Oh, you have is that like a redstone hat? Oh, it is! I like that, actually. I like that quite a lot. Anyways, be free. Now you guys can go about your daily lives. Let's go check out that one biome I saw over here, because I want to know what is in our surroundings, because there's like blue trees over here. I love the color blue, so that would be very fun to build with, and if it is indeed a blue tree, I'm definitely going to want to chop it down so that way we can build out of it. This is grass? Okay, I didn't know that that was grass. These trees are gorgeous over here. I kind of want to build out of these. I think that's the idea. I'm going to build out of these. Then, as we build out of these, to get our starter house... Ooh, what is this? Mushroom stems. So what are the white ones then? Are those also considered mushroom stems then? They are. Okay, these are just very different mushrooms. Wait, you have a cute little hat that I want. Oh, you have a cute little slime hat. Oh, that's adorable. Unfortunately for you, though, that means you have to die. Give me that slime hat. Sick. Okay. Well, this area is very interesting. What about these blue... Ooh, blue enchanted logs. I kind of want to build out of the blue enchanted logs the most out of everything. Alright, well, let's just quickly go into Shapeless and cut this down. Yikes. Well, does it turn into the... Oh, wait. This is an interesting looking block. You know what? I can make it work. I want to chop down more of that tree, but we'll have to come back since I ran out of... Oh, wait. I can easily make an iron axe without having to go back right now. And then we'll be good. This is a very pretty tree. I just want it. I gotta build with it, you know? And because of it being pretty, it's its own fault for being pretty, you know? Like, I just gotta have it. Let's just quickly chop down that as well, maybe? Alright, there we go. And now we should be able to get some saplings of it. Ooh, that's a pretty sapling too. Wait, why is it still... Oh, I see. Maybe it's this block right here. Let's just quickly build up a few. And then... Oh, wait, can we also strip the log, I wonder? If we can strip this log, I wonder how that would also look. Man, all I can think about whenever I'm playing modded is, of course, how can I make this pretty? I don't know why, but I have to know. And then this is also a green enchanted log. Okay. Well, first off, let's place this down and see if we can strip the log. Which we can, and that is a very pretty looking block. I would argue that that's actually prettier than that. And having a combination of these, wait, this could actually be a kind of a sick combination. If we do something like this. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing for a house then. A nice starter base of sorts. We're going to build it out of these blue logs. We might have another block in there that would probably combine well with it, but I'm not sure exactly which yet. Maybe a blue and white could be nice. And then what is that over there? That looks like there could be red trees as well. I know that earlier on I did say maybe I'll build out a red because I haven't built out a red before. But I think building out a blue will give it a little bit more of a mystical, interesting sort of feel, and also we can get some saplings out of it too. Do we get to keep the white mushroom stems though? We do not. We can get the green mushroom blocks. I'm sorry, but I have to leave that floating for now. Is there another... I mean, we could use brown, but I don't want to. What about these that have, like, brown and white on it? A black puff mushroom block? What did that give me? A black puff. What is this used in? A seed pouch? A spores recreator? Okay, interesting. Well, we don't really need that either, then. Maybe we just say whatever and go for something that would actually be a little bit more natural. Oh boy, that is two of them. I'm out of here. I just want to collect my logs, man. Please. Oh well, I mean, I guess I'm satisfied with having blue, but I don't know. I don't want to use any of these normal looking logs either. Although that is a normal log. I just want to use the different things. Oh, it's you. It's you that I don't have this hat. I'm sorry. I need the head crab. Give me the head crab. Thank you for the head crab. A Minecraft head crab is interesting. I really hope that doesn't actually exist in this mod pack, though, because if it did, I'm going to cry. I mean, we're going to explore a tiny little bit real fast. There's nothing over there, although... Is that tree growing on stone? I never noticed that until now. Sun is setting again, unfortunately. Ooh, Botania. Let's just go ahead and yoink. Yoink. And let's start heading back home before it gets too late, because I'm not trying to figure out what spawns at nighttime quite yet. I needed something better than iron armor for me to be confident going into, like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm ready to fight whatever's in the nighttime. Not right now. No, thank you. Iron does not make me feel nearly safe enough. Cats don't like water. I don't know why that... Get out of my bed. Alright, so like that. Let's see. Do I have more of the blue flowers? Why didn't that go in there? Alright, maybe it's because I actually... Get out of the way! There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go inspect this real quick. Real quick, though. Because... You kind of spooked me a little bit, I can't lie. Let's go inspect this block. That is a grass-covered block. Overgrown stone. Can I just mine it and it's... I need Silk Touch for it, I see. Okay. That could be interesting. Having a mix of those around, that could actually lead to something very interesting. Also, wait a second. I could definitely just mine these white blocks right here, like this. The marble. I think the marble would be the best block to combine with the wood. We'll see. This can either be a very ugly build or a very pretty build. Either way, we'll find out. That's so much marble right there. I need to grab that. I think there's more marble in the mines, though. So let's just quickly... teleport back to the mines, and then we'll just mine the, marble there. At least I hope. More marble here. Give me that. Let's just get a stack of each. I don't plan on my house, being terribly humongous. Although I do want it to be sizable. So we already got a good amount just from that alone. Is there any more marble down here that we can actually find? There's one over there. Anything down here that we can find? I am absolutely starving. I don't know why. I've just ignored my own hunger. And then, of course, we got to explore the abandoned mine shaft at some point as well. But right now, I'm kind of focused on getting the first build set up, sort of. We're not going to get the entire thing done in one episode. At least I don't think we're going to be even building it this episode. But Getting the resources necessary for it is nice. We already have an entire stack and more, so we're good. We are good with all this marble. We also have a stone cutter, meaning that we should be able to do quite a bit with that stone cutter and the marble, hopefully. At least I'm thinking that that might work. Let's quickly check, because if we can combine these two things together to make our life a bit easier, like so. Oh, we can do so many more things with that. I wonder, can we actually throw the logs in there too? Darn, we can't. What about the planks? No, we can't. What about the stripped log? Unfortunately, no. But we can see the usage of it all. And through the usage, we can see what it can be used in other things here. Like giving ourselves some living wood, which I guess that would be expected. A linking tool for astral sorcery. So this is mainly linked to astral sorcery. No, wait, this just accepts any log. Okay. So what exactly would this be particularly used for? I think it's literally just to add a different variety of block then. Like just there to... Oh yeah, I mean it is, oh, the biomes you'll go. So I'm guessing it'll just make it more pretty. Yeah, okay, so it's literally just used for the sake of having another wooden block. Hello, can I help you, sir? What are you trading? You're gonna give... Okay, yeah, I don't really care for anything that you're gonna give me right now. And also, you're not allowed to use this right now. This is mine. Go away. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, well, just like that, we have ourselves a little bit of some ideas for building. I think we're gonna build it... I kind of want to build it next to the prairie, next to that waterfall, and have a bubble column, like a bubble elevator, leading up to the top of that. Because having an easier way up and down from there would be nice. Especially because if we got to the top of that, we'd be able to see what our surroundings are. I mean, of course, we have this map, right? So we could use the map all we want to see what else is out there. Like, we have this... what is this? The alien fields in this direction. We have a swamp right here. We also have a meadow over in this area too. So we have a lot of things that we have already discovered, but making use out of it is kind of going to be the next ideal thing here. And then we can see, if we look out for these circular things here, we can find other naturally generated... I don't know what those structures are called, but we haven't visited this one, for example, and we already have it found. So we have a lot of uses that we can actually use here. Meadow lava? Wait, there's a ton of lava right here. Let's set a waypoint. Lava. And let's head there for a moment, if we can actually even see it. We can't actually see it, but we do have a waypoint that way. Alright, cool. I just wanted to see that. Let's go ahead and remove it. And I'm not sure where exactly I want to go next. But we have a huge Guiana Shield biome to the north, which is that up there. Huh. Interesting. So, next on my list, of course, is to finally get more and more set up to actually accomplish setting up this drawer controller. But of course, we're going to need the quartz for that, which is unfortunate. So, figuring out how to make the nether portal is going to be ideal. So, let's figure out how to get more obsidian, and if there's other options to get more obsidian easier. We can get an ice charge, which we combine coal, gunpowder, and blizz powder. Blizz we can get from a blizz cube, which it doesn't really necessarily tell me how we can get the blizz cube, unfortunately. How are we supposed to get that? I guess the world may never know. It's from a blizz rod. Okay. What if I type in blizz? A blizz spawn egg. It has something to most likely do with some sort of ice biome or an ice dimension. Does this tell me if I type in the dimension? Wait, what? Dimensional structure. Interesting. Okay, cool. So now we have an idea of what those are gonna do for us, but let's go back to obsidian and let's see if there's actually any other way that we can get more obsidian. It looks like if we were to find scoria, cobblestone, and also some other sort of... Oh, wait, we still need one more... Oh, wait, we can't use that either, sadly. Alright, we're not going to worry about that then. If we use a blaze mesh, which is from blaze rods, unfortunately. What else could we do? We could use... okay, well, I'm trying to avoid having to find lava if possible. Wait, if I get magma, I can turn that into obsidian. Through a crystal lens. Oh man, this is an entire journey and a half, though, to create this. Because to create this, we have to craft it in a starlight crafting altar. How do we get the liquid starlight bucket? A liquid encapsulator. Wouldn't we have to find starlight for that, though? Oh dear. Maybe it is easier just to do the lava thing for right now. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to go back to the mines, find lava, use a water bucket on that lava, and go from there. But for the time being, let's just quickly insert all of what we can into these beautiful chests here, and then sort those accordingly. And then let's go ahead and only grab the stuff that we need. So I'll see you guys here in a moment once I actually grab everything that I need once again out of all these chests here. I also forgot to place down this compacting drawer, so we'll place it right there, I guess. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I could just decompress that into this and place all those in there instead of having that cobblestone block on top of it. Anyway, I gotta go back to getting the rest of the things I need for my journeys. Alright, so I feel good because I was able to grab myself 2 different types of food. I got myself some logs, all the other necessary items as well. And we got some wood and other things like that. So now we should be able to easily teleport on to the mines and head down until we hear some sort of lava. But let's go ahead and swap up my inventory around just a tad little bit. And we're also going to try our best to not die down here, because if I die, I lose my diamond pickaxe, and that would make me a very sad individual. And that is not what we want. We don't want me to be very sad and depressed because I messed up. Also, there's more marble around here too. I guess marble isn't a bad building block at all because of how frequent it decides to spawn in. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to quickly take a peek over here to see if there is any lava that generated down here. I know that there is some, like, spawners and whatnot. It doesn't seem like there is lava. I do remember a gigantic lava pool back from where we originally found that one piece of redstone in that very, very tedious episode to find redstone. Alright, so my idea then, I guess, would be going down there because that is the largest lava pool I've seen. Oh, dear, I didn't even notice that this was a thing right here. It is super dark down there, too. Alright, well, let's not worry about that. Let us worry about getting the obsidian generated. Although, we're probably going to have to fight a vast variety of mobs that don't want me to have a good time. Which is both understandable and also why. Okay, I know that it's somewhere down here. That is a super enchanted bow, from what I can tell. Like, that isn't just enchanted. That is, like, super enchanted. Speaking of difficulty, by the way, let's see. Am I on hard difficulty? I am not. Well, why would I want to play on normal difficulty when I can obviously play on hard? Alright, let's do difficulty hard. I'm probably going to regret that decision, later on at least, but not right now. Okay, so I want to run all the way over to that cobblestone area that I made over in that area, but I don't know how to get there, unfortunately. Maybe, if I use some blocks, I can make a way across. Let's just quickly gather a tiny bit of cobblestone, I guess. We'll just go over here, and let's quickly mine away the iron. Let's mine away that as well. We'll yoink that cobble, and then we'll use this cobblestone to build a nice little bridge across to here, because I'm assuming that this is an area that I've been before because of the torch, and then hopefully because of that, we will be able to find the other area that I actually dug down in. Maybe. Alright, there's another iron ore here. Okay, I was worried that I was going to lead down to, like, a hole of death. Alright, I know that it's somewhere in this general direction, but I'm not entirely sure where. So I guess we're just going to have to go on a search. I think this might have been where I went into the mine shaft area. So I guess we'll just check that out, maybe? Oh dear, I don't like being over in this general area at all. I think I went down here, and then... Oh dear. I remember this area. I just don't remember it well. Okay, that's where it was. That's the giant lava pool. I could tell from the light, but I didn't know if this was the actual other one, and then I saw the redstone, and that's what told me otherwise. Alright, let's quickly swap to my torches. Place some torches here. Let's, mob-proof this area slightly. So that way we can worry a whole lot less about mobs. And then I'm going to have to find a way to bridge across without getting sniped by a very annoying, skeleton. Let's replace this torch over here, because this is going to get broken. Perfect. Alright. That's one iron pickaxe gone. Let's get some more iron. We should be fine with in terms of iron anyways. Ooh, is this my cobblestone pillar? Ooh, it is. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. That is a baby zombie. Why didn't I spawn-proof this down here more? That probably would have been a great idea, actually. What is that? Is that just a really broken model of a spider? And then another idea that I'm going to have to do real quick. Oh my goodness, I forgot to bring my water bucket. I am a genius. Oh, I am so unbelievably smart. I guess I could just build across, fall down, and then build a staircase while defending for my life? I know that doesn't sound ideal, but it's the best bet that I probably have, honestly. Give me the mushroom. Build up. Okay. Back down. Out. And then just like that, we have made touchdown over in this area. And then we're going to have to drastically... Diamonds! And then we're going to have to drastically light this area up a wee bit more, so that way we can say that this is spawn-proofed enough for us to be satisfied and happy. Britannia, give me... Bam. Ow! That arrow came out of nowhere, and you have a funny hat for me. Give me the Lego head. Okay, cool. I love Legos, so that's fine by me. Alright, I don't want to anger the hive of zombies that are going to be awaiting my arrival. But I do want to go and grab these diamonds real fast. So, we're going to have to mine down a bit, I guess. Just enough torches to, you know, grant me some security of sorts. That could have been bad. And then we have some more gold. We're definitely going to take that gold because we don't know when we're going to need it again. And also, I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to make a gold farm. Oh, okay, let's just go a little bit further. Okay, that's further. That's far enough, man. That really is. A few more iron. Just yoink these, because we might need these later on as well. Because, I mean, there's still going to be farms that obviously exist, right? But not all of them will be the same as vanilla Minecraft. Torch here. Torch here. Diamonds. Very nice. I know that those are definitely going to come in handy, regardless of anything and everything. Mine that away. Netherite exists here, right? Let's double check that real quick. I want to make sure. Netherite does indeed exist with this version of Minecraft. I kind of forgot if it did or not. We are in 1.16 after all, so it is a little bit confusing. Okay, well, I'm not going to go up there right now. I'm not going to even bother with it. Ooh, what did I just see? Okay, that's just lava shooting out. Okay, so now, give me that. Now, if I get a water bucket, we can easily get all of the obsidian we could possibly need right here. So, we're going to have to make the journey back home and not die in the process. How did you guys see me from all the way over here? Stop that. I'm going home anyway. Man, trying to find my way home right now is a little bit of a mess as it is, too. Let's get this out of the way. Uh-oh, I got lost. Uh-oh. I probably won't be lost for too long. We'll figure it out. I mean, as long as I follow where my torches were. Okay, there we go. Now we're out. Ooh, the stars are twinkling. Pretty. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go to sleep real fast. Get out of my bed. But unfortunately, I feel as if we've already done a lot. So, unfortunately, that means we're going to have to go ahead and end this episode right here. But anyways, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know that Scooter and I did, because Scooter is on my head. Oh, Scooter's pretty. So beautiful. Anyways, without further ado, thank you guys all so very much for watching. I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!